Hey, this is Scarecrow Kaiser. This is a card fight related video about how to be good at the game regarding the battle phase and when it comes to defending. Alright, so it really depends on who the attacker is. As I explained in the video about attacking, the scariest attack when it comes to the battle phase is the Vanguard attack, because you don't know if they're going to drive check and hit triggers and whatnot. It's the scariest sign to attack, so generally try, as long as it's not going to actually kill you, don't block Vanguard attacks because they're harder to block and you don't know what's going to happen. Try to save your blockers from early in the game just to stop the rear guards, because you know they're not going to hit triggers. You know what their power is coming at you. And in regards to that, it also depends on how you want to spend your shields. Obviously you have your 10 shields and then your 5 shields. I generally use up 10 shields for just big attackers, obviously, and then you want your 5 shields for your smaller ones. Obviously use up the little ones as early, on the attacks that you can. Don't over defend a 10 with a 10 unless you have to. And when it comes to using your perfect shields, these guys, you're going to want to be using these. I generally like to hold on to these cards in order to block Vanguard attacks, because as I said, the Vanguard is the scariest attacker. So, because you don't know if it's going to hit critical triggers and stuff like that. So generally, I would suggest you save your perfect defenders for Vanguard attacks. That way you know they're not going to get that critical hit and hit you and finish you off, etc. When it comes to knowing how you're going to discard, more often than not, especially late game, I usually, for the cost of these guys, discard grade 3s in my hand, which I can't defend with anyway, so I might as well discard them for the perfect attack. And when it comes to knowing when to let attacks sit and let attacks go through, or let attacks go through and when to not, early game you definitely want attacks to go through. One, you might hit triggers off the damage, and second, you are going to want to be able to activate your guys' abilities, so letting that damage go through helps. I think that should cover this. What am I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting, guys? Tell me. Is that it? I guess so. Oh, no. Sorry for being a retard. That's the part I forgot to talk about. Also, letting damage go through. Let's say you're in a tight spot and your opponent's got lots of attackers. You don't have as many defenders. As long as you know you're not going to die from an attack and you have to face down a bunch of big 3 attacking guys, you might want to let the first attack go through. It's getting your damage in and it's only 1 damage versus the Vanguard, but you'd want to let that happen just in case you can hit triggers and then give that 5,000 boost to your Vanguard, and it'll make it easier to defend against attacks. That should cover the battle phase and how to defend. See you next time.